first and foremost, we do want to send our deepest condolences out to the family and friends. I'm not going to put too much information out here due to respect of the family, but there is a homicide. Wesley Bell just arrived on the scene. Normally when he gets on the scene, it's something real huge, and most likely it's dealing with a child. So again, we're waiting on the official police report to come out. As always, please follow us around the board, and we do want to send our deepest condolences out to the family and friends. Homicide detectives are on the scene.
From the looks of the paramedics and the guys that went in there and came out of there, it was something horrible.
Sharon Thomas watching from his front yard Saturday night as Berkeley police surrounded his neighborhood in crime scene tape. Officers were responding to a welfare check at this home around 4:45, finding a 53-year-old woman and an 11-year-old girl stabbed to death inside.
That's a kid. You can be evil, but a kid? You got to be real evil.
More than 2 days later, neighbors still haunted as blood stains the sidewalk. This man, Lorente O'Kane, has been charged in the murder of his mother, Mioshi McLoud, and his niece, Mael Harris.
They found the suspect standing in the front yard covered in blood.
You must understand, with the touch of your hand makes my heart react. That is only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that, it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. If I tend to look dazed, I read it someplace, I've got cause to be. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Ooh. Rest in love, Tina Turner.
53-year-old Mioshi McLoud was a beautiful, talented, and multifaceted mother of three, a beloved lyricist born and raised in Seattle, Washington, who went by the name of Black Sapphire. She dreamed of making it big as a singer and performed all over the city, but her career in entertainment never really took off. Despite her devastation and sadness, she remained focused and dedicated to raising her three kids. After raising her children and welcoming a few grandchildren, Mioshi wanted to leave Seattle and start anew. She chose St. Louis, Missouri, for its career opportunities and proximity to family. With hope in her heart and her granddaughter Mael by her side, she believed this new chapter would finally give her career the boost it needed. However, her optimism turned into a living nightmare with a visit that became a stay from her mentally disturbed son, Lorente O'Kane. After a year of threats and calls to the police, O'Kane brutally stabbed his mother and niece to death. This tragedy has left their family, friends, and the community in complete shock. How could a grandmother who just moved for a fresh start be killed so brutally by her own son? Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, yes. And I can see all obstacles in my way, hey, hey. All of the darker clouds are passing now. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day.
In 2023, Mioshi sold and donated every item she had in her Seattle home, grabbed her granddaughter, and relocated to St. Louis. Initially, she struggled, but she fought hard to acquire a job, housing, and everything she and her grandbaby needed. She was never afraid to hustle and fight, bringing that mentality to any adversity she faced.
You know, what makes me sad down here is that I'm so new. I don't have a car. I don't know the lay of the land, and nobody pulls up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here. And it was hard at first, but as I'm getting my house together, furnishing it, that seems to lift my spirits. Not sitting on the floor no more to sitting on couches is a beautiful thing. You understand what I'm saying? So although I'm missing all the festivities, you know, Mother's Day, I was down here. My family's there. Easter. And now Juneteenth. And I'm here. It makes me miss home because I'd always have somebody who could pull up on me, or I could go pull up on them because I'm whipping in Seattle, you know. But I'm going to keep the same spirit that I had on my last live, which was stay encouraged, Mioshi.
She successfully secured a house, some financial assistance, and a job working security at Allied Health. This made her proud of herself. Doing all this with no help, despite many obstacles that seemed too tough to grapple with, she remained proud and vowed to stay focused. Her hard work paid off.
This is an eye-opening experience. It's humbling as hell, and I'm relying on myself, on God, as I should, but that wasn't the plan. Feel me? Plans change. So you gotta be adaptive and flexible enough to change with them. So that's all I'm doing. That is it. Got my nice 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage house out here. I'm finding myself furnishing it slowly. You feel me? So the next step is to get a web so I can get the hell around out here. What up, what up, what up, what up? I'm just tapping in because I'm happy, gainfully employed, sitting out here waiting on my lift. God bless everybody that thinks about me. I think about y'all daily. And I'm out here doing my due diligence, you hear me? Doing my due diligence. I'll tap in once I'm at the house. Blessings.
Once she got more acclimated to the area, she began reaching out to locals about performing. She was working, her grandbaby was doing well, and she was ready to get on the St. Louis scene and perform.
This message is going out to the greater St. Louis area, you know what I'm saying? Berkeley, Ferguson, surrounding areas. I'm Black Sapphire. I'm new to the region. I'm from Seattle. I gets dead. This connection is horrible, man. But I'm an artist. I sing, I write, I rap. I'm from Seattle. I'm ready to work. Rashad Parker, I need you to point me in the right direction, bro. For real, studio, beats, bands. I need to be connected to any and everything that has to do with entertainment as far as being on the microphone. Black Sapphire, black with 2 C's, sapphire like the stone. Attention, St. Louis and surrounding areas. I'm an artist, I'm looking to work. I sing in a band, I got vocals, I write, I rap, I perform. I'm an entertainer. Black Sapphire with 2 C's, sapphire like the stone. Google me, baby. Check my references. See what I'm about. I'm about that work and about that life. Feel me? trying to get activated out here in Missouri. So Mr. Parker from the Parker Brothers, Rashad Parker, holla at your girl, man. Send me the directives. I need to go. Just tell me when to go. Tell me where to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
McLoud, aka Black Sapphire, was skilled at both singing and rapping. She had been featured multiple times alongside her sons, Lorente, who went by Pressure Prophets, and her other son, Robert Spikes. Together, the trio was a phenomenal force, blending sultry and soulful singing with hardcore rapping from Sapphire and her two sons. They created great work that captured the attention and following of many.
They don't wanna get it poppin'. My youngest poppin' shit free like fucking profit. My neighborhood love me, I love my niggas, ain't no options. You know I got blower on me, but Duke's on here, so stop it. I'm just playing what they saying. I'm the hottest in my city. Ain't nobody fucking with me, running shit like I'm P. Diddy. What they know about it? I'm the type to knock your bitch and get that bag at her. Drop her back off home and now you mad at her, bitch ass nigga. All my niggas TTG, this shit a little different. Y'all, my tree without them seeds, it hit a little different. We stay with bands and extra cheese, but we still grittin'. True story shit, I love it when my palms itchin'. Right around town, yeah, we bleeding black. Still try to stay away from city cops. I said we ride around town, bitch, I bleed your black. Okay, it's welcome to the hustle, and you know we hot. Like bada boom and bada bing, I heard this city but my shit. I swear I murder everything, no stranger to this gangster shit. Bitches back to the hustle, grittin', sippin' on some shit. Better keep a pole to grip, cause it get cold up in the six. Like bada boom and bada bing, I heard this city but my shit. I swear I murder everything, no stranger to this gangster shit. Bitches back to the hustle, grittin', sippin' on some shit. You better keep a pole to grip, cause it get cold up in the six.
Like
nigga.
bada bing, like bada boom. Black Sass is in the room. Bullshit, I got no room. Send me the link, we'll sync on Zoom. Sweeping up shit like I'm a boom. My blinders on, I'm self-consumed. My plate is full, but I'm not full. At this shit like I'm a bull. Seeing red and all blue is how I rock my shit. Got cocaine and mix a lot on standby, bitch, don't trip. I got shit on standby, I'm days away from the drip. I'm highly underestimated, baby, yeah, that shit. I'm coming through how I'm supposed to, cause yeah, I'm that one. And reinforcement is beside me, I got both of my sons. And yes, they both got guns, and y'all can all get some. We on some peaceful till you show us different, yeah, that part. See, I'm an OG crip. Hoover gang, don't trip. PSG, Poppy and Serious gang, straight from the hip. 44 ways to show a nigga that I am that one. Queen Sapphire, baby, living life, having fun.
This was something Mioshi had missed, as her oldest son, Robert, still lived in Seattle. However, Law decided to come down. Sadly, it wasn't just because he wanted to be close to his mother. While in Seattle, O'Kane had multiple run-ins with the law, including assault, robbery, and possession of a weapon. His history of violence combined with his mental instability made him very dangerous. In March 2024, she applied to a Supermom contest, highlighting how mental health issues were affecting her family. Despite her efforts, O'Kane's temper would flare for no reason or over minor things. In less than a year, the police had been called to their home twice due to his threats to harm her and Mael. Desperate, Mioshi planned to get a restraining order and have him legally removed from the home. This did not sit well with O'Kane. On June 15th, this power struggle ended in a brutal tragedy. At 3:50 p.m., Law posted, "You guys better pray for your people." Less than an hour later, Mioshi's daughter, Mioshi, called the police, saying her daughter had called and said her uncle had stabbed her. Mioshi then called McLoud, but O'Kane picked up the phone, breathing heavily, and told her that her daughter was sleeping. When officers arrived, they found Mioshi and Mael stabbed to death with 3 knives near their bodies. The blood and the manner of their deaths created a horrific scene. Law, covered in blood, was arrested on the spot.
A North County community are still in shock after 2 people were found dead inside of a home over the weekend. Police responded to the scene on Redford Drive, right by police headquarters there. When they got there, they found a 53-year-old man and a 53-year-old woman and an 11-year-old dead inside the house, with police saying both of them had been stabbed multiple times. Our Shoshana Stahl in the newsroom this evening with new details in this very disturbing case, Shoshana.
Sam, we know from court documents that 11-year-old called her mother back in Seattle, telling her she had been stabbed. After calling police, that mother then called the home back, where police say the suspect picked up the phone and he was breathing heavy as he told the woman her daughter was asleep. It's a tragedy continuing to leave that Berkeley neighborhood shaken up.
From the looks of the paramedics and the guys that went in there and came out of there, it was something horrible.
Sharon Thomas watching from his front yard Saturday night as Berkeley police surrounded his neighborhood in crime scene tape. Officers were responding to a welfare check at this home around 4:45, finding a 53-year-old woman and an 11-year-old girl stabbed to death inside.
That's a kid. You can be evil, but a kid? You got to be real evil.
More than 2 days later, neighbors still haunted as blood stains the sidewalk. This man, Lorente O'Kane, has been charged in the murder of his mother, Mioshi McLoud, and his niece, Mael Harris.
They found the suspect standing in the front yard covered in blood.
Berkeley Police Major Steve Runge says officers responded to that house twice in the past, but it didn't raise any red flags at the time. First Alert 4 looked deeper into O'Kane's criminal history in Washington state, ranging from assault to second-degree robbery to felony firearm possession.
We found his arrest history in Seattle as a very violent past.
Inside the home, officers found large amounts of blood and 3 knives that were used. According to court documents, it was the niece's mother back in Seattle who called 911 after her daughter called her saying she'd been stabbed.
We sending our prayer to the family.
Carla lived just a few houses down, saying the suspect, his mom, and his niece moved to the neighborhood a little over a year ago.
On our street, we welcome people in if we get to know you.
And that's exactly what she did. With her friend she nicknamed Mimi. Carla was devastated by the loss, remembering Mioshi McLoud as a sweet, hard-working woman.
We'll sit right there, me and her, and just sit out here while it's cool and just talk. And she had a beautiful voice, y'all. Oh, my God.
Court records also show just 1 week before they were murdered, the victim reported her son was threatening her and his niece. Police say they told McLeod the process to get a restraining order, but she didn't follow up. O'Kane is being held in the St. Louis County Jail without bond.
In the aftermath, the family initiated a GoFundMe campaign to cover the cost of transporting Mioshi and Mael's bodies back to Seattle for burial. The campaign also aimed to raise awareness about mental health issues, highlighting that O'Kane's mental instability was a contributing factor to his actions. This focus on mental health is crucial, especially considering that O'Kane had previously been diagnosed with a mental illness. However, questions arise regarding the adequacy of mental health interventions. Despite O'Kane's known mental health challenges, there is no indication that he was receiving appropriate treatment or supervision. This oversight raises concerns about the effectiveness of mental health care systems in preventing such tragedies. This incident underscores the critical need for families dealing with mentally unstable relatives to seek professional help and consider involuntary commitment to ensure the safety of all involved. As the family mourns the loss of Mioshi and Mael, it is imperative to reflect on the systemic failures that allowed this tragedy to occur. Please keep the family in your thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. May Mioshi McLeod and Mael Harris rest in peace.